Well, hello there.
Good evening,
I got a
everybody.
catch in my throat. I couldn't be. Hello. There you go. Hi.
If only you had a cup of coffee to help clear your throat.
I know, right? Coffee, coffee,
Absolutely.
coffee.
Mm,
Coffee, coffee, coffee. I love my coffee. I sometimes get
and
up early just to have coffee.
I have to say this is true.
What do you mean? How do
He
you
does.
know? You're not here.
I'm under your bed, wench,
Oh,
remember?
stop it. People are gonna start talking.
What?
He's not really there. People are gonna start talking.
Well,
Hi, guys.
it would do my street cred the world of good if they
Yeah,
did. So
it
talk
would.
away, by all means. Hi, Nightwolf. And I don't know whether Graham is still here or like a sensible English lad he's gone to bed, but hello, Graham. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Arts Like Union. And hello, Freckles, who apparently can't stay, got soccer games. Are you
Oh,
playing, Freckles, or watching or refereeing?
yeah, or all three.
That could be a conflict of interest.
Wow.
Well, you can't
Well, if
participate in the
you're
game you're
that's
refereeing.
true. But if she's refereeing, she is playing.
Yeah, it's not
Sorta. If you
normally.
stretch it really far, like because maybe she has to kick it every once in a while. I don't know.
No, the referee shouldn't kick the ball.
Ugh.
I think the only time the referee should touch the ball is when they place it for a spot kick or a
Okay.
oh,
Show off. I don't
what
know
do they
anything
call
about
them?
soccer. Okay.
A oh god, what is it when they drop? Oh, drop ball. That's what they call it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you get to yeah. Being see, I bet it's harder to be a referee for like soccer or football than baseball because like they got to run with the whole game. In baseball, they kind of just stand in the same spot.
Yeah, football refs and rugby refs do.
They do a lot of running.
Yeah. When I was in high school, our maths teacher, one of the maths teachers there, Mr. Quittenden, was actually a top level rugby
Ooh,
referee, and he used
tough.
to um, be out at lunchtimes, running up and down, basically keep himself in shape.
Yeah, I mean you have to like because I don't know if you've ever watched baseball, but our referees can get somewhat beer gut, because they don't have to.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
And
K-Rab's here. Hi,
hi, Carib, and hi, Jason.
Jason. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you
and
get that.
we also, well, when I was working, um, some of the people I helped out unofficially, one of them, Gary Watts, I think, was a first class football referee, proper football referee.
Nice.
Yeah,
My dad did some reffing for baseball, umpiring for baseball, but he was a coach, so he didn't do it
right.
much. And I wouldn't want him to, because they get a lot of shit,
Mm,
and
yeah. With
especially at the high school level, because like you got to deal with
yeah,
the parents, and mom and I
yes,
would be in the stands, and it's bad enough being the daughter of a coach or the wife of a coach. You hear the parents so he should put my son in. He's a fucking idiot
yeah,
not to put my son in. Why is he doing that? Fuck
yeah.
you, lady.
Parents at those games, yes, they're not good. Hi, Hezekiah.
Hey, Hezekiah. Guess what I
Hezekiah,
got today?
guess who's got something?
Well, I got it, so I get to tell. So
Yeah,
today, I had some, packages delivered, and one of them I did not order. So I'm like, I did not order this. I will open it and find out what's in it. And inside, a present from Simon was your book. I got your book today.
hmm
So it's on my bookshelf because I kind of collect YouTubers that I like. their books, like
Oh,
cat graph,
thank God you added their books to that. Otherwise, that was going to be creepy as hell.
their skin. Okay, no, um, I'm making a soup. Kidding, just kidding. I have Casual Geographic's book. I have oh, I can't remember his name, but it's the Gay Scouts handbook. And then I have Hezekiah's book and somebody else's book. Oh god. Oh shit. I can't remember. But I have, yeah, I collect YouTuber books. So, yay! Okay,
Hi,
it's cute.
Taipan and Irish Stew. Sorry?
Hi everybody who just came in.
Yeah, and Keith Hutchins.
Hey there, Keith. Welcome. So yeah,
Uh,
it's
I
guys, get it if you can. Or his
I
cards, his are
I
awesome.
thought it was a worthwhile thing to do to have AMG have a copy of the book. So,
And I thank you for it. It was
mhm.
it was a surprise and quite a nice one. What's that in the chat?
Jason is reminding people all caps is considered a good
Oh
thing
yeah,
here. It helps AMG read the
I'll
chat.
pin that. Pin the message.
So if you want to say something bad about her, type in normal case.
Cute.
And Taipan snuck in the back door. Hi,
Hey.
Aeronod. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Oh
She's just had a
no.
cousin die. Take care of yourself.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah, you'll be in my prayers. I'm so
yeah,
sorry for your loss, babe.
and look after your family.
Absolutely. I'm here if you need to talk or anything. Love you.
Uh, yes,
You're
Hezekiah.
awesome, Hezekiah. You're awesome.
Yeah, we're awesome, but you're the one who did the cards and the book
Oh,
and stuff. So
so impressed by
yeah,
the cards. I was talking about them again just yesterday, right?
yep,
They're so cool. And they're so professional. Like, I have seen YouTubers do things like this. Simon Dan um, made cards, flat earther cards, and they were so cheesy, right? I mean, he wasn't selling them. He was, but they were still cheesy. Was he
oh,
selling
I,
them? He might have been. I don't even know. But like
I
they're done off a printer, and he taped them. Like yeah, nothing like these. These are like real collector playing cards, and you can play the game with them, which I never understood card games like that.
yeah,
But I would try. Like maybe we should get a couple decks and like play a game on the air. I don't. I would lose, but because I don't
yeah.
video games in this, I don't know what it's
I was
about
thinking with
that.
Flurfs, wouldn't it be a lot better to do something like a D20 so you could roll it?
I don't know what that is.
Um, a 20-sided dice. So instead
How
of
do you put their
six-sided dice,
faces on a dice?
which is cube. No, but you basically have the face on covering lots of the facets of the die. And I just thought, yeah, if you could
You
roll
can't
it,
put
it
their
would be
face on a little die. How do you put a face on a little die, sir?
you probably could with modern
How?
technology and stuff like that.
But you wouldn't be able. It'd be so small you can't see who it is.
But it doesn't matter. It would be the incongruity of them being a flat earther on something that's rolling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, not particularly spherical, but
Pedantic.
it's just
No, that's a little bit too far.
tickles my sense of humor.
Well, it doesn't because you can't see anything on the like the cards. You got you could make jokes about them on it, and you know
Yeah.
on a die. What are you gonna put? The writing would be so small.
Well, you wouldn't have writing on it. That's the
You
point. You
would
just have the
well then
face
all
or
the
the maybe
joke
the
is
name.
gone. Then you
Yeah,
just don't get it.
yeah.
hmm Different perspectives.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. I think it's a good idea. You're
and
wrong.
you're wrong.
Exactly, you're wrong.
You're
Hi,
wrong.
Joshua.
No, you're wrong. Hi, Joshua.
Uh, Jason reckons if you chop them up small enough, they might fit. And
Wow. I thought I was
I
there.
am I'm going to go so far as to assume he meant pictures of them that you chop up, not them themselves.
Well, yeah.
Hmm. Hi, Paracord Princess. Yeah, the a 20-sided die is a bit bigger than normal.
Yeah, I don't play the D&D. I like the idea of it though. I would.
Mhm.
Somebody here used to dress up and play LARPy stuff.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Bonus points for anybody who knows what the correct term for a 20-sided die is.
Didn't you just say it before?
What, a D20?
Yeah.
No, I mean like a 6-sided die is a cube.
Oh, you're saying like shape of it?
Yeah,
20-sided shape? I
yeah.
don't know. Bonus points for anybody's a nerd.
um, no, Jason, that's a 12-sided dice die
And no, I don't.
dodecahedron.
Mindy asked if I knew
Yes,
if
the
I
TV
liked
show
it.
Yellowstone.
I don't know this TV show. I don't have a TV. Oh yeah, I do. I'm sorry, I do. It's in my bedroom. I just never go there. Um, because I never go to bed. But
Yes, you do, remember?
I will. I do. Yeah. But
You have been a
not
bit
not
recently.
awake enough to watch TV.
Right, good.
Um, but yeah, I don't. I watch The Sopranos.
Yeah.
I don't watch a
Well,
lot. I watch a movie now and then, but that's about it. What? Oh
uh,
yeah. Well,
yes, Irish stew.
Simon used to.
That is correct. Icosahedron. So, point
Yay!
to you.
Math
Um,
nerds for the win.
yeah, Josh,
Um,
not maths, sort of science as well. Joshua also played D&D and has got his own dice set. So yeah,
Simon used to LARP.
I did. And you've seen some of the places I've LARPed, haven't you?
They're gorgeous. Yeah, he used to LARP in real castles.
I, again,
No,
differences. It
sorry.
is actually,
So
it,
corrective tonight. Jeez. You tell the
um,
story. I'm going to make coffee.
right, okie dokie. Well, it's not
Great.
exactly a huge story to tell. I used to, back in the mid 80s, do live action role playing at a a place called Treasure Trap, which was one of the first ones to do it. And they, I suppose, rented out a a Victorian folly castle up in the northwest of England near Cheshire called Peckfordon Castle. Um, and yeah, it was a lot of fun rushing around the castle through the corridors, yeah, in darkness, and not just because it was a Victorian folly, it had also fallen into not not disrepair but disuse. There was almost no electricity. There was enough running water and electricity for some toilets, a couple of toilets, and a kitchen area. Um, but yeah, normally if you wanted to see where you're going at night, you had a candle, and it was yeah a lot of fun. Hi Gary IOW Isle of Wight, long time no see. Um, so yeah, we well I went up from London with a group of friends to LARP there quite a few times. They arranged overland adventures in a local forest up there, and we also did some overland adventures on the, ironically, Gary, on the Isle of Wight. Um, and that was during a heat wave, and that involved some very strange goings on, which sort of resulted in a farmer thinking I was a member of the Ku Klux Klan, but that's another story. Um, Apparently, the greatest LARPer of all time per Hasekai is New York City's official wizard, Black Wolf the Dragon Master. Uh, Official wizard. I think citation required on that one, Izakai. Um, yes, Joshua, the castle is still standing and has now been converted into a luxury hotel, which is a bit weird. I sort of kept on meaning, I still do vaguely have it in the back of my
Damn it, I
mind
forgot
to
what.
go up there and just look around to see how much it's changed. It'd been changed beyond recognition.
I
Um,
don't think
but
Italians
some of the,
LARP much.
um, I think they LARP as non-mafia. So there you go.
Oh, what? There's
What?
wow. You watch a couple of episodes of The Sopranos and you're all about the mafia. You
Hey,
know nothing.
make you an offer you can't refuse.
Oh god. I'm not gonna let you watch anymore if you're gonna do that. Shit. Oh my god.
Just don't make me sleep with the fishes
Oh, this is
because I
getting
don't think you
painful.
could
This is
fit
getting
the fish tank.
painful. Stop. It's
I
getting
don't think you could
painful.
fit the fish tank under your bed.
You're funny. Come on.
Um, Night Wolf had Dream Quest there in the 80s, but no castles, just a farmer's field. I'd imagine it's pretty much the same thing.
There's a Norman Castle on the Isle of Wight, apparently. Hey, Gary, it's been a long while.
Yes, you do, and I'm desperately trying to think of its name, um,
Oh, God.
but I can't off the top of my head. I know one of the royal buildings on the Isle of Wight was the um, Elizabeth II's mother's, so
Wow.
Queen Mother's favourite place. Is it Sandringham?
Okay, enough with the castle stuff.
Carisbrooke
Look at
Castle.
what
Yes.
Paracord Princess just said. That's something.
Um,
Zoe something.
Zocchihedron. Yeah, I'm not.
She got you beat. Ah!
Certainly has. I will say, however, they are an absolute sod to roll because they don't stop rolling. They just keep on going and going and
Like,
going and
how
going.
could you, like, wouldn't it be round at that point?
Basically, yeah, which is why they just keep on rolling. The flat faces
Roll
are,
that
yeah,
river.
yeah. Yes, that's right. Osborne House was Queen Victoria's residence. Hi, Mike.
So, like, I'm trying to think of castles we have here. We have things that
Uh,
look like castles.
hmm,
You know, eccentric people
yes.
build them.
Well,
You know.
that's exactly what a Victorian folly is.
Oh,
Something
okay.
built by eccentric people.
Cool.
And
We have follies here.
I was going to take a picture of a folly which is just down the road from me today, but I forgot. So sorry about that.
Did you check out your Taco Bell recently?
I
You forgot
haven't.
that too, right? Always forgetting. You forget about
Um,
me all the
yes,
time.
absolutely. But it would devastate you if I showed you a photograph of me eating nacho fries, wouldn't it?
I don't think you have them either. I don't. Because if we don't have them, you don't have them. Why would you
Mm,
have them?
I wouldn't know,
Oh,
but
I have something useful for our friends. Some information that'll be useful for our people.
okay.
Shall I tell them? It'll help save money, guys. So, who here likes Subway? I love a Subway sandwich, but they're getting expensive these days. It used to be the cheap way to go, cheap and healthier, but not so much anymore. Like it's now between $8 and change and $9 and change for a Subway sandwich, a foot long. Used to be $5-6. Well, um, if you have the app or you order online, when you get to the part where you can put a promotional code in, put 599 foot long, and you can get a 5.99 foot long. Or if you want to buy one for you and one for a friend, put free foot long, all one word, and you get a free foot long. There you go.
Hmm,
Enjoy, guys.
useful to know.
And there's no end date in sight for either one of those.
Wow,
So there's that.
impressive.
Yeah. So yeah.
Hi, Dalek.
Hey, Dalek.
Um, I assume that's the official Wizard of New York. Um, became famous when Conan O'Brien made fun of him. Apparently, he's got good humour and ended up becoming
What?
a recurring character.
What are you talking about?
The official Wizard of New York.
Who's that?
Somebody that Hezekiah sort of made reference to about the LARPing. The most famous LARPer is
Uh,
New York's official wizard.
cool.
Um, I assume that's Australian dollars for a foot long, costing 13.90 Taipan.
Wow.
I don't know how that.
Hey, why don't you try that there and see if it works? Tell us, let us know.
Hmm,
Like maybe try the free foot long one.
hmm,
I
yeah,
like Subway, right? You know, when you don't
they're
have a
okay.
good deli,
Yeah.
and there's no good deli in Colorado, so I go to Subway, because you know there's no use for them in New York, but they have them and people love it. But I'd rather go to a real deli, like a mom and pop deli. The
Hmm,
Carnegie deli is like the most amazing deli in the world. It's in New York, and
yeah.
their sandwiches are massive, and like, cause Subway you get like 3 pieces of meat on it. Carnegie Deli you get like half a pound. Swear to God, they're huge. They're cut fresh. The corned beef is so beautiful. The ham, gorgeous. Boar's head, I think. Um, you can't go wrong with a good sandwich from the Carnegie. But know what you want before you get to the pass, because if you get to the order spot and you just stand there looking at the menu, not only are the people in line behind you going to be pissed, the guys behind the counter are going to be screaming at you, "Hurry up!" Because they got 800 people waiting.
Hmm.
But, yeah, it's crazy good. So there's a line. The Rubens are really
Hi,
good.
hi, Johnny. You still losing weight for your film role?
Do you like
Um,
deli sandwiches?
um, we
What's
don't
your favorite sandwich?
really have deli sandwiches. We have sandwich shops we can get a sandwich made at. Um,
So that's the
but
same thing.
yeah, pretty much the same thing. But it
Do they
doesn't
cut the
do
meat
any.
there?
Um,
They have to, because were they going to buy it pre-cut?
I must admit I don't know. I think some would
They
be
probably cut it in
pre-sliced.
the back.
Yeah, maybe.
So what's your favorite
Um,
sandwich?
the one I'm currently eating. I do really like a good cheese and pickle sandwich.
Sorry.
What's wrong with that?
I'm
Cheese and pickle
sorry.
sandwich with a black coffee is a thing of beauty.
I like I grew up growing up I always had ham with lettuce, tomato, mayo, hard roll. I never was a big fan of lettuce though, so it usually be ham, tomato, and mayo.
Right.
Or an Italian combo, which is um usually ham, salami, pepperoni, provolone.
Hmm.
That's like the very American way. An Italian deli, you got like um prosciutto, spaghetti. I'm getting
What?
so
Sorry.
fucking mouth watering right now. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Italian
Prosciutto?
hams.
What? Ah, okay.
Uh, I'm dying. Yeah, I just killed myself.
Hmm. Um.
You like a turkey club or anything like that, or a BLT? Those are good.
Um,
World
a
over.
BL nothing would be better for me because I don't like
Yes, sorry about that. BL.
tomato. I have issues
Oh, you
with
don't like
it.
mayo either? You like
No,
mayo?
mayo's okay, yeah,
Yeah,
but I
so
wouldn't.
BL mayo.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah,
What?
I don't really wouldn't consider mayo as being a constituent part of the sandwich. It'd just be basically a bit of relish that you think, oh yeah, could you put a bit of mayo on that?
Okay. Do you like a turkey club or any kind of clubs? No.
I like turkey. I quite like some club sandwiches. It depends what would be in it.
Nice
I don't know
toasted
what is in a turkey
bread.
club
You
sandwich.
put the turkey and bacon, and then you have the lettuce and some the nothing for
Some
you.
cranberry.
I don't do that. Okay, guys, different perspectives. When you're making a sandwich,
Oh God.
right? You have the ham. You put some. I'll put some tomatoes, right? Who in their right mind puts butter? Can anybody tell me? Because this guy over here
Well,
says they put butter
anybody
on their
who's got any
sandwiches
sense.
over there. Who puts butter on their sandwiches? It's not.
Well, we've got
I
one there,
don't.
Taipan. Thank you very much. Yes.
Why? Where do you put? Why would you put butter on something you're gonna put like mayonnaise or mustard or something on? I don't get it. Like I do for some things. Like okay, it's to protect the bread so it doesn't get soggy over. Like, but then there's the butter. Why would you want butter on a sandwich? I don't get it.
Because it's good.
But do you taste the butter?
Um, I think to a degree. I suppose it depends on how much you put on, but yeah, you could too.
Is there any sandwiches you don't put butter on? I don't
None of
get
the
it.
sandwiches that I would eat, I wouldn't think.
What about hot sandwich? Like meatball.
Do you mean a toasted?
No, like a meatball sandwich.
I probably wouldn't eat one
Why would you eat a meatball sandwich? What's wrong with you?
because if I was in a position of thinking, "Ooh, I'm hungry,"
Hmm.
I'll make myself a sandwich. I'll make myself a sandwich. I won't heat up anything. I won't do anything on that ilk.
I didn't
I
say
wouldn't
you'd
go out.
heat it up. What if you're like
I
out at an Italian place or something and they have
I
meatball sandwiches? What's wrong with one?
absolutely nothing. It's just I probably wouldn't order one
Why? What's
because
wrong
there'd
with
be
one?
other stuff that I'd rather have.
Have you ever had one with lots of mozzarella?
No,
Nah. He doesn't know what he's doing.
yes, I do. I'm winding you up.
No, I just feel sorry for you, really.
And Gary says fry mushrooms in butter. Butter rules. Yes, butter is
Oh,
good.
yeah, I love butter. Don't get me wrong.
Mm,
Butter is king, but
yep.
it doesn't belong on a sandwich. That's what I'm saying.
Um, for
Okay,
some
and let me just tell you that
sandwiches,
my whole family says it's sandwich. Ugh, I hate that. Sandwich.
hmm,
You want a meatball
um,
sandwich?
Joshua,
What?
I think my connection's acting up a bit.
It did for just a
I think my
second, but
connection
you're
might be
okay, yeah.
acting up a
Yeah,
bit.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Joshua says only put butter if you're grilling it,
Oh yeah, like a grilled cheese. Yeah. But they
or
put
like
butter on the
normal ham, cheese,
inside.
onion, and bacon.
Hey,
I
Tiger
think for
Lily.
uh, I haven't had many homemade grilled sandwiches, but I think the recommendation is you put the butter on the outside for those.
Yeah, but I'm
I
saying
seem to
you
think
put butter on the inside.
hmm,
I don't get it.
for a normal
Yeah,
sandwich, yeah.
yeah, but for grilled cheese, of course you put butter on in the
Hmm.
pan and on the bread too. I put butter everywhere.
Mm.
I love butter.
Uh,
And eggs too.
Curry egg sandwich with butter and mayo from Taipan. Not really
Sandwich
with you on the curried
from
egg.
Mancito. Sandwich from Mancito. It's a
Yes,
Sammy.
yes. Yeah, see that? Yep. Uh,
You crazy?
Gary, a cheese naan sandwich is the best value sandwich you can get. Possibly. I also like cheese sandwiches with mango chutney.
Yes,
Hi,
he
Tiger
sent me
Lily.
some of all of that to
Hi,
make.
Hennessy.
What kind of bread am I supposed to use?
Um, I hate
Like
to
a
say it's probably
baguette?
your crappy
Like a
American
crusty
bread
bread?
or any form of bread you like.
I like a nice
I,
crusty
I,
bread.
I would recommend not
I like
some of your
Italian bread.
sugar-ridden American bread, but
I like Italian
um,
bread.
yeah,
Are you not hearing
uh,
me? What the fuck?
yeah, you could go for focaccia or
I
something like
mean,
that.
no. What is that? What'd you say?
A
Like
focaccia,
focaccia, you mean?
focaccia. Yeah, I can't remember the name. Focaccia.
Focaccia.
Yeah,
I was like, what is he saying? I'll be right back and get my coffee.
exactly, Tiger Lily.
Focaccia.
Why wouldn't you put butter on a sandwich? Correct. That is the correct answer. Thank you. Yes, K-Rab, focaccia is what I meant. I couldn't think of the thing. And Gary reckons real bread, not American bread, and Italian bread is delish, as is German bread. Yeah. I don't think I've had German bread. I've certainly had Italian, and I'm glad to say I haven't had American bread because from what I read about it, not good. But hmm. And Gary seems to like butter as well, so strawberry jam sandwich with slabs of butter to die for. I'm not the greatest fan of strawberry jam. If I'm going for jam, it would be more blackcurrant, probably, or by preference, orange or lime marmalade. Yes, Joshua, it would be. The closest I've had to that is a Cornish pasty, literally just out of the oven at a baker's, and it was really seriously good. Um, I would agree with you, but the only thing I know about a Reuben is it's a hot sandwich. Like so, um, I am really not up to all the bizarre names that food people have. Hi, Cajunese. Don't worry about being late. Good to see you. Um, yeah, but I think on the whole, I think most people probably, well, at least to my eye, agreed that butter on a sandwich is a good thing. Uh, yeah, I've heard that, Gary, about their bread being more like cake. Um, I, I wouldn't be at all surprised there's 40 odd different types. There's enough types of bread in this country alone. The dark bread, would that be the rye breads they have there? I think I've had something like that at some stage. Yes, K-Rab. It certainly does. There are lots of things that I grew up with and I think are wonderful, which I'm certain that some almost Italian people would not be quite in agreement with. I yes, Gary reckons that it's lovely. So the dark rye breads. Um, I'm. It'd been a while. It would be a while back. I'm not sure I was wholly enthused with it, but
What I
it was
miss?
okay. Um, you missed the fact that almost everybody in chat thinks that butter should be put on
Oh,
sandwiches.
I see how it
So,
is.
so Yabu
I go
sucks.
away for a minute and you turn them against me. Oh.
Absolutely, of course.
Hey, Janice.
And I was getting corrected about the focaccia thing.
Focaccia, yeah.
Mm, yeah,
Do, do,
yeah.
do.
So yeah, sue me. I'm possibly not even 1% Italian.
I know. I feel bad. uh,
Well, all these greedy people scooping up all the Italian genes. It's not fair.
I know. I'm so sorry for you.
Mm, it's just greedy. That's what it is.
I know. I'm a greedy bitch.
Mm.
So, but no. I mean, if you were Italian, um, we we might have more in common, so we wouldn't be as good for the show.
Mm.
The different perspectives type thing.
Yes.
You're very
Um,
British, and I'm not.
indeed. That's not fair, Nightwolf. He makes his own breads, and his kids don't like
Who?
store-bought bread.
Who?
Nightwolf.
Oh, Nightwolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nightwolf makes some beautiful bread. He shared his recipe with me. I
Mm-hmm.
believe he's a
Ah,
baker. What?
um, Gary has a flat in Berlin, and there's a Kaufland 5 minutes away. They do all the breads and sausages, all the different krauts
Mm,
too. And he loves it.
nice.
But his favourite country is Italy. The food is amazing.
And he's correct.
And Taipan has given us a recipe for fairy bread. It's
What's that?
a slice of bread with butter, and then
Hmm.
pour sprinkles, or for us in the UK, hundreds and thousands, over the butter, cut into triangles, then eat.
Is that like if you feel like you want some cake and you don't have any or something?
It
Okay,
sounds a bit like that, yes.
interesting.
Hmm.
Now, what if you don't have sprinkles?
Then the man who doesn't have sprinkles has no reason to live.
Okay.
I don't know. I just live with the pain, I suppose. Yeah, I don't bloody know.
I was asking if there's a substitute you can use.
Um, Probably crush up some M&Ms
A
and sprinkle
child's
those.
party snack. Okay. Yeah, Naples is where pizza was invented, actually. So yeah,
Mhm.
still the best. That's where my family's from.
Yeah,
So there's that.
right. Don't worry about being back, Dalek. Um, oh,
Well, have your back. Thank you for coming.
yes. Um,
What?
hopefully you can get her car back on the road.
I
I
didn't
don't
read
know
it. Can
what
you read it?
I don't know what a VX Holden is, but I know it's a car. She was on the phone talking to a friend. Hopefully next weekend they can help get her car back on the road.
I hope so. I have to order paper towels. Don't forget.
Hmm. Yeah, it's all right.
So,
All right. But
um,
just on the off chance that anybody has done anything, the little laptop that I use to watch the live chat is
mhm.
having severe connection fits, so I can't actually watch the chat. So if anybody has put in a membership
I'll watch
chat
it.
or stuff like that, I've not been able to see anything.
No,
So
I would see it if they did. Don't
I'm
worry about it.
I'm not ignoring you. It's just that I can't see you to it, and
No,
I don't know why
I
it's
would tell
doing
you
it.
if they did.
Okay.
So you can see the stream yards, but not the regular.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Apparently, for you, AMG, a Holden is a Pontiac G8 built in Australia.
Cool.
And so
What's Gary
I'm a,
say?
I'm a, sorry.
Oh, sorry, guys.
What you said? Who's what? Who's saying?
Gary, about
All right. About the pizza invented in Napoli. Oh, really? That's awesome. Crazy city, but it suits his hectic personality to a T. He loves it there.
yeah, my family did too.
Hmm.
I'm supposed to be Calabrese, but they didn't find it in my. I know I'm Calabrese. I'm half and half,
Um,
but they didn't find it apparently in my 23andMe.
right. He also likes the lemon slushy things. He forgets their name. They're so refreshing. Limoncello type stuff
We just call it
or stuff.
Italian ice.
Oh, yeah, I know my brother likes sort of limoncello based stuff.
Well, Italians love lemon, so
Sorry.
Italians love lemon stuff. I'm eating a piece of cake. Sorry,
Yes. Sorry. Yeah.
you caught me.
So yes.
Joseph, hey.
Don't tell me it's lemon cake. Hi, Joseph.
Mm. Okay, well,
Well, considering I saw you order it,
hmm
it was a fair guess that it was going to
it's
be
very
that.
nice
Hmm.
for here. I gotta say, it's very nice for here
Uh
because
huh.
ever since I've been in Colorado, I haven't had a good piece of cake. Except for
Right.
when K Rab sent me cake from Cake Boss, Carlos, in Jersey, with the cannolis. I believe it was K Rab that sent me that. Yeah. That was the best cake I've had in like 12 years.
Right.
I'll tell you why, it's the altitude.
Right.
Up here, you can't get anything that's not like a muffin. All the cake here is like eating muffins. At sea level, you could bake a good cake. Here you can't. No matter how much you substitute this for that, it never comes out right. Not if you've
And
had real good cake.
yeah. And Jason
And I
says
have.
cake bad AMG unless you found some diabetic friendly cake.
Um. Uh. Help me.
No.
Well, the cake I usually eat, the banana walnut, is sweetened with molasses. So
Mm.
that's natural, right?
Natural doesn't necessarily mean it's good.
I'm new at this. Ah!
And
I throw out everything with sugar. All I have is my
yeah.
coffee and a piece of cake from time to time.
Mm. And Joshua says I can see AMG doing hand gestures while talking about Italian stuff.
What is it? You don't bake what?
You don't bake AMG. Joshua could see you doing that
What?
baking.
Oh yeah, I love baking. I love baking. I don't bake here. I don't have any room in this apartment to do it. In my last one I did, and I baked there. But I have nobody to bake for, really. Um, the last time I baked a couple pies for a friend of mine.
Hmm.
Like nobody does the cookies at Christmas time. I have nobody to make them for, and nowhere to make them because this apartment has 1 foot of what I have like a half a foot by a foot of counter space. I gotta move. I gotta move.
Hmm.
This place is killing me, and I can't get up the stairs, man. The stairs are brutal, man. I mean that I'll get over, but I just don't wanna. I don't wanna be here. Before I die, I want to be back in a place. A house would be great, like, but in an apartment at least, with a nice kitchen so I can cook and bake again. This is, you know, I feel like I've been cut off from my my family really, because those, I'm 4 years old. I'm learning from my grandmother and my mom, right?
Mhm.
And I feel like I'm cut off from a part of myself because I can't
Right.
make the family foods.
Um, get to that in a minute. But Gary says, did you ever go to Grand Cafe Gambrinus on Via Toledo, AMG? Amazing selection of cakes and babas.
Honey, it's been so long. I don't remember. The only restaurant I really remember is in Rome, behind the Spanish Steps. It's a cute little restaurant. Uh, and probably I only remember it because it was like tucked away behind the Spanish Steps, and um, like because of the place it was. But yeah.
Dalek would like to know
Mm.
what kind of pies you know how to make.
I thought we well I've talked about it before. I make a mean lemon meringue pie. Uh,
Hmm.
I make and I enjoy making apple.
Yeah.
And we used to make. I don't make pumpkin all that often because I don't like it as much. But yeah, we used to make pumpkin when we always put whiskey in it. I we only made pies really once a year because for us it was mostly Italian pastry and cakes and cookies.
Right.
Pies were a really big thing, but I could whip up a nice lemon meringue from scratch. Nice fresh lemons. Oh, so nice.
That
It doesn't take
sounds.
long to make a pie.
Hmm.
It's easier for me than a cake or something else.
Right. Yeah. Taipan says, you reckon you have no space. He just spins the driver's seat around and is in his kitchen.
There you go. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Like I loved our motorhome. We had a 31 footer. But that would be a drawback for. I mean, I guess you could use a dining room table for prep, but
Yeah. Or possibly.
I get what you mean, hon. I do. And
Hmm.
the sinks are. I have in my kitchen basically a RV sink. Like this apartment is so small, and I don't even have like the dining room table in an RV for prep work. I have my dining table has to be pulled down out of the wall. And I put that up there like you know what I'm talking about, Simon, right?
Hmm.
That
Yeah.
thing I bought.
Yeah.
Like really, this place, apartments in America, they just don't think about the kitchen. It's an afterthought. Like if you have running water and a refrigerator and a stove, that's all they think you need. And basically, that's all I have. And a couple cabinets and just the space it takes up. They're tiny, tiny places. I don't get it. The kitchen's the heart of any home.
Uh, Certainly could or should be. Yeah.
And you think that the people who designed this place did not think about the holidays, people trying to cook for family, or making a cake.
Hmm.
They don't think about who's going to live here and how. It was built for money. It's sad.
Well, naturally. Yeah. So, so that is a
Definitely
common
not a
thing,
luxury
isn't it?
apartment. Is your apartment like got a good kitchen, Simon?
It's got
Bigger
some
than
area.
mine.
It's it sounds like it might be bigger than yours. Yes. And it's not the hugest, but it's okay.
Yeah, like if you wanted to, could you make a dinner?
Yeah, probably could.
Yeah. I think they
Um,
thought like of either bachelors or, young people who are just gonna reheat shit.
hmm. Taipan wonders, don't all Americans just eat TV dinners?
No.
Ooh, ouch.
Not funny.
And
TV dinners are
linked
sad.
that Night Wolf Wonders, they want you to do fast food.
Yeah, I guess. Reheat stuff. And
Mm.
it's sad. How are we supposed to be healthier? That's what we're doing.
Well, yeah, that's the issue, isn't
They're
it?
sardine cans, right? These apartments are sardine cans. They're not they're not luxury. They're made for, working class people um that don't make a lot of money really.
Yeah.
And we're not supposed to have a nice place? It doesn't make sense. I'm
Yeah.
grateful I have a place, and
Mm.
because at times I didn't. Uh,
Yeah.
so I'm lucky. I'm blessed. Would I
Yeah.
like a nicer
And
one?
Josh.
I was so close to getting a nicer, but
Yeah.
moving
Yeah,
on.
Joshua reckons his kitchen's okay, but then again, he usually either microwaves or bakes his meals. Uh,
Yeah,
so that's, yeah, as long as you've got enough
I
space
can
to do
make
what you
sauce.
that's adequate for you, that's okay.
I can make sauce in my kitchen because it's a pot. But
Hmm.
to make lasagna or something like that, I don't have space. I'd have to use
No,
the dining table, pull the dining table down. But the problem is when I have the dining table down, I can't open the refrigerator. It completely blocks it. So there's no way of going in and out of the refrigerator to get the stuff I need.
right.
So it's a pain. It's
It's
unfortunate.
bizarre.
I have to buy a cart or something because I got this beautiful air fryer that I haven't been able to set up yet because I have nowhere to put it, and I've been dying to use it. I even got some stuff that I want to make in it. But there's also only two plugs in my kitchen. It's stupid. It really, like, I'll draw it someday so you guys can see it. It's dumb. They didn't even think we'd plug things in. I have a toaster and a microwave. One of the one of the plugs I can't even use because it's practically in the sink. There's no splash guard between it and like it's really literally an inch behind my faucet.
That's
Scary.
different,
Hmm.
I'd have to say.
Yep.
I'm wondering
They
how
had
many
to put
plugs there are.
the switch for the thingy there, the garbage disposal. So I guess they thought, oh well, let's save money and time and put a plug there too. I'm not using that. I'm scared.
Hey,
Water and electricity don't mix. They tell us that as kids.
yeah, you should be okay, really.
Oh, why not? Let's just do it. Shut up.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? What could possibly go wrong?
Right.
Um, uh,
You have the
apparently,
ones that turn on and off over there.
what the outlets? What,
Yeah.
sockets? Yeah, not all of them. I mean, it's a fairly recent-ish thing.
Really?
But yeah, generally speaking, yeah, there's a on-off switch, rocker
Wait,
switch via the outlet.
don't you have the thing to turn? Oh, sorry. To to pay your electricity and everything, right? It like you guys have those boxes too.
Um,
Um,
not sure
a
what
friend of
you
mine, a
mean
girl that used to
exactly.
be my friend, had this thing where she could run her card through and top off her electricity.
Oh, that would be a prepaid meter,
Okay, yeah.
um,
And then there was what
which
else?
is a bit of a con
Oh,
because it's put in for people who can't afford their bills,
uh,
and it also
yeah.
manages to
That
charge
was her.
more for your electricity than
That
normal.
sucks.
Yeah.
And don't you guys have different shower stuff too? Like your showers are weird. Like, do you have a shower?
I I don't know.
Yeah, like a lot of you guys don't have showers.
Yeah, I'm not a great fan of
How
them.
come?
I just don't really
No, but
like
like,
them.
how come you guys don't have showers?
Um, don't know. Possibly water pressure. To
In
get the hot
all of
water.
England?
Well, no, basically, um, I think traditionally we had immersion heaters for hot water, which
Mhm.
means you'd really have no water pressure to drive a shower.
What do you mean? I
So,
don't get it. I don't get it.
well, we'd have a large tank of water that you heated up,
Right.
which would be on roughly the same level, or actually partially below where a shower head would be. You would have no
Okay.
water pressure. I mean, the drop would be sufficient
Oh,
to,
wait. Yeah, but
drive
here's
a
the
cat
thing.
to the
My
bath.
alright, when I lived in my house, right,
Uh-huh.
the shower was on the second floor. The
Hmm.
water thingy that had the water in it was in the basement.
I would imagine that you used electricity to drive a pump to pump the water. I don't know.
Mm, okay. They have this thing that you can buy um, to add water pressure in, I guess, England and other countries that have bad. It's electric water faucet, shower head. Electric shower head that you have to plug in.
Okay,
Hmm.
that sounds a bit
Scary.
hokey.
People said
Um,
that people that bought it and used it said they felt tingly when they took a shower. I swear to God. I swear to
right. If you want scary,
God.
let's increase the size of it. Nightwolf has just if I don't if I stop shutting the bloody window down, I'd get there. Has just blessed me with a fun little picture.
Uh-oh. What? What's that?
It's a sink that has two outlets actually in the sink.
Oh my God. That's worse than mine even.
I'm hoping that's photoshopped, but I wouldn't like to
I've actually
bank on it.
seen that before. I don't think it is. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody fucked up.
Uh,
Like, who would put that in and
well,
not say, well, I know they told me to put it here, but wow.
the thing is, you'd have to either the sink comes with them built in, or you'd have to cut a
You'd
honking
have to
great
cut the
hole
sink.
in the sink
Absolutely.
to put the outlets in.
Don't get it.
Hilarious. Well, briefly hilarious, and then rather
uh,
deadly, as people have said.
yeah.
But yeah, absolutely corking. Um, Nightwolf is basically no, it's real.
Yeah. I've seen it
Wow.
before. What's
Paracord Princess would like to know where you get that electric shower head.
I will look for the video I saw on after this, and then I will absolutely DM you.
Yeah. Hi, NA.
Nana, how you doing, babe? How you doing? How you doing? Bacon, bacon, bacon. No.
What are you on, woman?
What? Did you see what Gary put in there? It's bacon, bacon, bacon. It's a thing
Um,
we used to do.
yeah, no, sorry, I can't see in StreamYards. I can't see what
Uh,
the emojis are. So
what the fact is, you can't get lips.
apparently, the facts are you can't get electrocuted from them. It has been proven that you would blow the fuses before you were killed.
I don't want to
That
take a chance, baby.
that makes me
No.
feel so much better because as I'm looking down on my cold, well, actually not probably not the cold, smoking body, I don't want to hear somebody say, "Well, that shouldn't have happened."
But it will happen. Like, all right, only if you have a shut off, because some houses,
Mm,
old ones or ones that aren't up to code,
yeah.
whatever, ones done by the person who lives there, don't, and you will get electrocuted. I've been electrocuted. I didn't die from it, obviously, but I was wet. I had there's water on the floor, and I touched a light, a ceiling lamp,
Uh-huh.
and bzz, right through the body. I
I'm
like it, so it's
I'm
not a
glad to
good
say
feeling.
I've never been zapped by mains electricity. I've known a couple of people who have. Um, my mate Jay was doing some electrical lighting work, and it was when he actually started cutting through some wires that he
Mm.
discovered there were actually two light circuits in his mum's house,
Oh,
and he'd
shit.
only cut the power to one.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of that.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
and the one that when it happened to me, it did not flip, kick it. It did not
Right.
short it out, so it was an
Right.
older house.
And one which is more the guy's fault. A guy I went to high school with. He had a part-time job at an electrical component company, and he had to test capacitors.
Oh
And at
shit.
one stage, he started taking the capacitor out of the test unit before it had fully discharged.
Oh yeah.
And the next thing he knows, he's basically bouncing off the back wall about 10 feet away.
That happened.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, certainly over the last few years, certainly new builds, I think, have, I forget what the term is, residual current devices,
Uh,
which basically trigger or trip as soon as any dangerous situation occurs. And I'm not an electrician. I don't know how they
yeah,
work,
when did
but
this turn to this old house?
yeah.
No. But
Hi, Carl.
hello. Oh, Carl, I forgot. I'm sorry. Shit.
You
Don't
got
let me
squirrels,
forget.
didn't you? Or not
I
squirrels.
squirreled. I squirreled. I forgot to DM Carl last night. I'm sorry, Carl. I'll do it tonight. I promise. Hey, Aussie Manda. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Ozzy. Yeah.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Manda, Manda, Manda.
It's oi, oi, oi.
Yes, but I'm not a skinhead,
I
so I don't
know.
do that sort of
It's not skinheads only.
thing. Yeah, I know,
How
maybe not.
dare you?
Mm.
They do it on
Well,
Drag Race every time.
mm,
Thank you,
that
Dalek.
makes it okay then.
Shut up. How dare you say skinheads, dude? No. See? Dalek and Manda skinheads or something? Because they both answered.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all right. All right, carry on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Mr.
We were going to talk about some differences, weren't we?
Yeah, we have, quite frankly,
Yes,
everything.
but none of the ones we were going to talk about.
I know, but we look at everything oppositely, so yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, it always comes down to kids.
A lot of it does, yes.
Like education's different there. Uh,
Oh, sorry, you mean it's not all their fault? Sorry, carry on.
there's that. Um, the way you guys do things, even like Even you guys are hooligans. We're just bad kids, I guess. I don't know.
Amateurs.
Like we do things different, no matter what. The parents teach the kids different, and manners are different. Well, manners I don't think ever are different. Like etiquette is always the same, no matter what. I think
I
good etiquette, good manners.
in general, yes. There
Yeah,
are subtle nuances of difference, but in general, yeah.
yeah. Because like we even earlier in preparation for the stream, because we do prep for it, you know.
You would never
Uh,
tell.
hey, I think you could tell just fine.
Absolutely.
Um, we went over place settings. Did anybody ever have to do like? Did you any of you have to set the table? Because that was my job every night. I had to set the table and clean after dinner, clean it up. But I had to. I was a busboy, huh? I was a busboy in the house, our family. But yeah, I had to set the table and then clean up after. And so I was taught how to do the settings. What's your
Yep.
excuse?
My excuse is that occasionally we were called upon to set the table. So yeah, we'd do it. And obviously you have to be told where things go. But as we
No.
were
You weren't
discussing,
born knowing, sir. You
yes,
were
a
you didn't
knife
come
and
out of the
fork are,
womb knowing where the knife and fork goes.
yeah, a knife and fork are part of my DNA. I admit it.
Yeah.
And yes, as we were saying earlier, I mean, it generally it was easier at home because you only effectively had to have the place settings for one course. So it's just a single fork, a single
Ah.
knife, and a single spoon or fork and spoon for dessert, and maybe a bread plate and knife, and
Yeah,
that was
like
it.
we had.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wait, but yours didn't look like that when we were talking about it.
No, the actual locations of the some of the cutlery were a bit different. The knife and fork were the same, yeah, left and right of the plate, but our dessert implements were directly above the plate. Yours didn't seem to be.
Ah. Oh, excuse me. Ours isn't good
Uh,
enough.
that's right.
Okay.
Gary seems to think it's funny watching Americans try to use a knife and fork.
What do you mean?
I'm assuming he's making vile aspersions that they're uncultured, uncouth, and
Yeah,
unfashionable.
that's crazy.
Hmm. Um,
And why don't you test them to see if they know how to use the forks and knives?
well, I'm sure they do. Um, Taipan reckons he never set a table. His job was to milk the house cow.
Oh, wow. So,
That's
Mr.
right.
Gary, I laugh at Americans. What order do you use them in, huh? Huh? Huh?
Okay. Good night, K-Rab. Take
Night,
care.
K-Rab. Thanks for coming, honey. Love you.
Cheers. Yeah, there's a general rule of etiquette with multiple bits of cutlery, the order in which you tend to use them. And I'm assuming most people are aware of that, but that might be a rash assumption.
Hmm.
Do we know what that would be?
I'm looking at the chat, seeing what they say.
Hmm, I am. I'm staring avidly at the chat.
Because I know.
Hmm.
I was right.
Uh, yes. In fact, one of the few times that we were both right.
Yeah.
So, chat, do you know the etiquette of what cutlery to use?
Do 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 do. Ba-do, 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 do, 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 do. Boop, ba-do, boop, boop,
I'm
boop,
sure you'll
boop.
be humming Green Sleeves instead.
Tell them.
Generally, it's from the outside in.
Yep. As you have your courses, you go from the outside in.
Hmm.
Not inside out, outside in, Jason. Oh, okay,
Did
he
Jason
already
say
knew.
it?
He meant it the other way around.
Aha. Right. Yeah. So, um, yeah,
Good job, guys.
yeah,
We have a very
generally,
couth audience.
absolutely, yes. It's yeah, generally the same between the UK and the US. I mean, I don't know how the continent do it, but I'm assuming similar.
Yeah.
Paracord, no, that wouldn't be the general one. She reckons, haven't looked at it in a while, but utensils go from first use inside, then out.
Other way, babe. Other way.
No, well, to the best of my knowledge, it's from the outside in.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um,
God damn it.
so basically, Gary, you're saying we're talking a load of tosh. He's glad he popped along tonight. This is the kind of irrelevant banter he enjoys.
Oh, I'm so very happy.
Um, Joshua says forks are usually on the outside. He seems to recall. Forks
No,
go
they're
on
on
the
the
left.
inside.
Knives go on the right.
Yeah, like depending on the. I have a thing here. I'll show you. I have a thing. I'll show you. I got the diagram ready and everything. I have a thing. I'll show you.
Mike,
Oh shit! Shit!
it,
I got
it,
everybody shut up! Everybody shut up! Ah, where is it? Where is it?
shush. Mike, it doesn't
Stop!
depend on how many courses you have. It's if you have three courses, you have three forks on the
Where
left.
is it?
You have three knives on the right.
Canva open. Where is it now? There it is.
And as we were discussing this earlier, AMG in her best, Gary will understand this. Nobody else will. In her best Blue Peter tradition, this is something she created earlier.
I did not create it. I didn't have time. I fixed it, but I did not create it. I gotta find us again so I can share the screen. Oh, there you are. Hi, found us. There. That it? Yeah, that's it. Boom. Here we go.
Oh right, yes, that
Plate,
with a
forks,
napkin. Yep, and non-forks,
knives,
generally knives and spoon,
nice spoon,
and
and then
and butter plate,
yeah. So glassware here.
wine glasses or
hmm
glassware. Yep, and dessert spoons and or
This
fork.
is the fish fork on the
Yep,
outside.
yep,
The dining, the
yep.
salad. Then you have
Soup spoon, fish knife, and dinner knife. I
and
think
then
that is
here.
desserts.
Yep.
Uh, yeah,
This is bread.
yeah. And obviously,
Your basic.
a setting would change if you weren't having a fish course, let's say, or
Yeah.
soup. But yeah,
And if you had like shellfish, you'd have the small fork thingy, you
hmm
know. But yeah, that's your that's how I was taught as a kid, to do it.
right.
And
Oh, NA's having baked chicken thighs with pasta Alfredo.
nice.
Mm.
Have bon appetito.
Yeah, sounds good.
You know though, you'll never find Alfredo in Italy. Like, well, you will because Americans go there. But if you were like gonna have a trip to Italy and say, "Oh, I want a nice, authentic Alfredo, chicken Alfredo," you won't get it because we didn't invent that. That's an American dish. We don't do, If you go to a restaurant in Italy that has it, it's because Americans kept going over and saying, "I'll have pasta Alfredo," whatever.
Right.
And they'll be like, "Well, we don't do that. That's an American thing." They're like, "But I want it." So they finally started doing it in some restaurants, not all. And it's not an Italian dish, so don't embarrass yourselves if you go to Italy.
I'm
There you go.
gonna go out on a limb and say I reckon Dalek's a southpaw because she says for her the forks and knives are on the wrong side.
My dad was a lefty. What's he
Mhm.
say?
And Taipan says, and if you're eating chicken drumsticks, no knife and fork, use your hands. Yep.
Absolutely. There are stuff you're supposed to eat with your hands. Oh, absolutely. Like wings.
Right. We might have a issue with the Discord link. You hang on a second, Gary. I'll see whether I can sort that out for you. I'll.
Okay, I'll check
Yeah.
it. Are you gonna check it? Do you know how to do it?
Is the Our Bears Catholic? Um, it's me posting this,
Hmm.
but that should be a link for
Did you
invite.
say our bear's
Just
Catholic?
put it in chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does the Pope poop in the woods? What?
Nothing. If that doesn't work, let me know.
Hmm.
It worked? Okay.
Excellent.
So, yeah. And, I can't believe it's Friday. I don't know why it's Friday. It doesn't make sense to me.
It's not.
Oh. What? Yes, it is.
It's Saturday.
Don't do that. If we're gonna have a show together, you can't do that.
Okay. It's Friday and a half.
Yes, Mike. Italy is a peninsula. Very well done. Simon's on a mini roll tonight. That's funny. It is
Mini
not
chocolate roll.
Saturday. Stop it, guys. Not funny. So, um, did you? I want to ask if
Did
anybody
we
saw the
what?
Devour launch. Um, I didn't, but I'm thinking about playing it, and I'll tell you why. But I had to find somebody to play with first of all. Does anybody play it? That's here. Um, I know Cajun does. He would play it with me. Um, I would only play it because of you guys. You like what you like watching it. Actually, you like hearing me scream is really what you
Yes.
like.
Yep.
Um, so that's the reason I would play. And
Because we're cruel and heartless.
yeah. But only if you guys like asked for it. So um and I haven't seen anybody ask me. So I'm gonna think maybe you don't want it and move on from there. Yeah. No? Okay. Are we at. Oh, no, not us.
Are we?
Oh.
What?
I thought that I was being asked if I'm still on daylight savings.
No. Have you had your last daylight savings yet?
I don't know. I don't know. Have we? Yeah. No, at the
Because
end of March, I think.
right, okay. I got another image from Nightwolf, looking like it's a picture from an etiquette book to show where the various things go. You can tell it's old
Uh,
because it says ashtrays are optional.
oh, get out. Love that.
Hmm.
I don't know if we have. We haven't? No, we haven't. Okay, yeah. Go by what Nana says because I don't know shit.
Hang on. What?
No,
We
he
haven't
says we
what?
haven't. No, had daylight savings.
Things. Right.
Got it. Got it.
Uh, Jason says he still has to replace the headphones from the last time you played Devour.
Cute. Very cute.
Hmm.
Has anybody seen the new one? Does it look good? Scary? Maybe
Um,
it's not scary.
I I saw bits of it,
Oh, you
but
did?
yeah, I stuck my head around the door a couple of times during it, and one of my least favorite things to do is to watch people playing video games, particularly if it's um, basically rushing around. I wouldn't say a maze, but say a set of rooms. I tend to get completely lost as to where they are, where they're going, what they're doing, and as I say, I'm not a world's greatest computer game player, and so just watching them
Uh
less
huh.
interest. It's the interaction between the players that was the thing that I liked.
What do you mean?
Um, well, you screaming your off,
Ah. Oh
you
yeah.
you know, you being ripped a new one for hiding behind the coat rack and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, bye, Dalek. Have a good day at work.
bye,
Take care
hon.
and
Thanks for
play nicely with
coming.
other children. Yeah, and basically yeah the the banter between the people playing. Like I say, I only peeked in very briefly a couple of times, and it just seemed to be one person. Well, you only see one person scream, yeah, rushing around, and with a semi-running commentary about some of the new things on the map, and that it may have been different in places. I don't know, but it really didn't interest me that much.
Yeah.
Jason reckons it would be fun for them to have you play it. Uh, Taipan is still working on an AMG filter,
What do you mean? What's an
um,
AMG filter, sir?
or basically to modify your shrieks.
Oh, what? What? What?
Headphone warning, incipient.
What do you mean my
Hi, Irish.
shrieks?
Good to see you.
What do you
The
mean my
shrieks,
shrieks?
the shrieks which are balms to our soul, do rattle your
I
eardrums.
don't shriek.
She said, shrieking.
It was not a shriek.
I know. I am teasing you again.
I merely emphasized what I said.
Hmm. Apparently, sorry, Nana, you only you get to call him like that. His Alfredo is legit Parmigiano Reggiano, little black pepper, butter, and some pasta water.
Ew.
What do you mean, ooh?
He's just. What was it again?
His Alfredo is legit
Okay.
Parmigiano Reggiano, little salt, black
I
pepper,
can't say.
butter, and some
Sorry, it's the
custom.
way you said those. It was killing me. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. What else? What did Nano say just there?
Sound. No, that was it. But
Okay.
Gary says it sounds properly good. Enjoy it. Uh, I don't even know what that means. It could be rude. AMG, do you squeak? I would say only where she wears the leather trousers, but they do
Um.
too. Gary reckons I've heard I've seen somebody mention this before.
What?
Quiplash.
Yeah, we used to play that. Maybe we'll play that again sometime. It's a Jack in the Box game.
That doesn't help.
You get a prompt. You have to think of a word, like a give me a title for this new movie. You know that kind of thing.
Okay,
Yeah. Other
you
things
got to think
too.
faster. Yeah.
So yeah.
Apparently,
But
there. Kind of. In Gary reckons Italian is an interesting language. He can speak a little, enough to get by.
oh, great. Um,
Sorry, sorry.
I think it's
I'm
easy, quite frankly. But yeah, that's just me.
well. Yeah, you may be
Irish, hey
slightly
baby.
biased. Yeah.
You're pissed. Why?
I think
What happened to
notifications.
Irish?
Hi, Ziggy. Um,
Hey Zig.
no, no YouTube notifications.
Oh, yeah, I'm pissed too. Then I thought you weren't here because you just didn't want to come, and that hurt my feelings.
Apparently, the thing about you squeaking was a spell check autocorrect thing. That was do you was asking do you yell?
Do I yell?
Hmm.
When? I never yell. I'm not a loud person, really.
And Taipan reckons you have to have the hands to speak Italian.
I have hands. What are we saying? You've lost me.
I think it's more the you have to have the hands and wave them about to speak Italian.
I don't know why we do. We do. It's yeah. It's true.
A lot of people do. I wave my hands and arms around occasionally when I'm talking.
It's just like it, uh, it's just like something.
Normally in motions towards people's throats that I want to strangle because they're being stupid. But there you go.
Uh so, anyways, um, back to the game. I
Yes.
at this point though, I don't have anybody to play with, and I guess I'd be looking for somebody. So if you have it, let me know. We might play it. If the demand got so great. I mean, I would check it out. However, I don't know. It's awkward now, but I don't want to get into it. But I do have. I just was given House of Da Vinci Part 3, so I'll be making a video of doing that. Quite interesting. So, Irish, you feel better now, huh? Read up? Oh. Can you go up and
Um,
see what she had said?
yes, it was the goddamn notifications.
You sure that's it?
I,
Are you sure?
uh, yeah, pretty certain.
Okay. Just wait. Well, I appreciate that you don't want to miss one, but yeah. You did. No,
Well,
okay.
now
How's
you're on.
Kelly? What? What? Huh?
Well, well, now you're on the Discord server, Gary. Yeah, a link can be dropped if a game is going to be played.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I will absolutely let everybody know I am going to play. Haven't even thought of it in a while. It's a bit of a logistics nightmare, but we might be able to pull that off. You know, I have.
I imagine there's enough tech-savvy people around who have the game and the interest in playing the game to get
I
it all
have to feel
sorted.
safe. Is what the thing. Yeah, I have to. Well, you know what? They don't have to be
Oh,
really good, but they just have to be either better than me or slower than me.
right.
Because I don't want to
And
die.
apparently today was Irish's Hell Clinic. I'm
Huh?
not sure that I'm not sure why that is, but it doesn't sound good. So
I, I'm
sorry you had
lost.
that.
I'm so lost.
I think having a bad day. She's been at the Hell Clinic
Um,
and she didn't get notifications for the stream. So
well, okay. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sure Kelly was with you. Yeah. If there's anything you want to talk about, I'm always around. Let's do something just for her. Okay. Should we show that one girl doing the sobriety test? You want to see the stupidest girl ever, guys? Do you? Do you? I think you do. What?
uh, Kelly is bitching at Irish for yelling.
Good. You get her, Cal. They're so sweet together. All right, let me get this
And
video up for you.
Taipan with another poisonous barb. You have to get AMG on a night where she doesn't fall asleep on the keyboard.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't fall.
Oh, be fair, Taipan. If it was a keyboard control game, if she fell asleep on the keyboard, she'd probably play better.
You're rude. You're all rude. I don't like you all ever anymore. Why you gotta say that? Alright, let me get this up here. I'm gonna get this so you can see it and you'll be
Hmm.
laughing, Miss Irish. Cause she's dumb. This girl's dumb.
If it's the one I think it is,
It's dumb. Yeah, she's
you
dumb.
may all want to put a cushion in front of your key on top of your keyboard because you will be smashing your head into it.
Like basically get your um face palm protection.
Hmm.
See. Yeah.
Yes, Paracord Princess, we are so mean.
What?
I think she's calling us out for being mean to you. But don't forget, Paracord Princess, mean also means average. And Taipan wishes you to remember that when an Australian insults you, it means that they like you.
I know. God damn it. Wait a minute.
Yes, I always remember the Australian dictionary that somebody had at work, and the definition of bastard was a term of endearment, except when it's not. And Irish wishes to remind you that she is heavily armed.
Hey, what?
I think
I'm doing this for you.
I think that may be more at the people who are being mean to you.
Okay, here we go. I found it. Alright, so this girl has been drinking. She's about 20-ish. And gets in an accident with Karens. So, poor kid. Anyways, so cops decide to give her an a field sobriety test or two. And let's just say she's not answering questions very well.
Hmm.
Like, where's your address and stuff like that. And then there's the what's the name of it? What's the name of it?
Field sobriety test?
No, no, no. The
Alien abduction?
I know the name of the one where you follow the finger. The non-stigma. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna see some of that first. Where are we? I gotta find the thing to share it with again. Why do I always lose the StreamYards? Why? Why do you always make me lose it? There it is. Hi,
Uh,
I'm
Mike
back.
says Australians are a lot like sailors in the navy. Um,
Which
do you get
sailors?
sailors? Do you get sailors not in the navy?
Okay, stop with the stupid jokes. Your dad jokes are horrible. I'm offended for all of us here.
Paracord
I did it
Princess
wrong.
says they are nystagmus
The
or
stigmas. Thank you.
nystagmus.
Girl, I could not think of it. Could not. That's not it. I'm finding it, but I'm not finding it. Where did I put it now? I've lost it again.
in a
I've lost the
in a
actual.
safe
Here
place,
it is.
obviously.
Can you see this one?
Yes,
The one I'm fast forwarding through?
yes.
Alright. Here we go, guys. You're gonna love it.
Right foot. Place it in front of your.
Wait, let me get it on my headphones.
And full screen it.
I'm gonna calm your ass. There you go.
Left, just like this, keeping your arms by your side. Perfect. You're going to stay in this position the entire time until I tell you to move, okay? What you're going to do when instructed, you're going to do 9 heel to toe steps. You're going to do a turn as I demonstrate, and you're going to do 9 heel to toe steps coming back this way. When you perform this test, you're going to focus on the tip of your toe. You're going to count each step, and you're going to continue to walk until you're completely finished with the test. I don't want you to stop at any point. The demonstration is going to look just like this, ma'am. 1, 2, 3. But on your 9th step, you'll plant your lead foot. With the foot behind you, you'll do a series of small turns. Just like this, you'll continue down that line. 9 steps. 1, 2, 3. Do you have any questions?
No, only questions that I'm freezing.
Okay. We'll hurry it up so you don't freeze, all right? Do you understand the test?
9 steps forward.
9 steps, plant your foot, turn with your back foot, and then continue your 9 steps. Keeping your arms by your side, ma'am.
1,
Arms by your side.
2,
Not good.
4,
Not even close.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. And she's
All
done?
right, go ahead, do your 9 steps back.
1, 2.
Beep.
And this is the point when I said beep, 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 beep.
I have never, ever in all the ones I've seen somebody walk backwards like that. That has got to be the guy's reaction to it is perfect.
Perfect. Stand right.
Just perfect. Like, what do you say to that? What? I can hear him thinking, I can't wait to tell everybody. This dumb bitch.
When you saw his hand come up, I'm fairly certain he's double checking that his recording is on.
Yeah, like he's like, oh God,
He's
thank God
thinking,
I got
yeah,
this on camera.
yeah, yes.
Like,
Yes, Dave, she did. She walked better backwards and forwards.
I'm sorry, but if she could do that, maybe they should let her go.
Um,
Just if you're I don't know if she's just not smart or if it's the alcohol. She tried to say she just said like age ring. You know how they all say. But she's 20 years
yeah.
old on top of that. So the cop's like, wait a minute, if you're 20, where'd you get alcohol?
Sorry
Because
to
she
butt
was
in.
out at
Ira
clubs.
just wants you to know that she's in one fucked up mood. So,
I'm sorry, hon. If not that, maybe puppies would work. I'm trying, honey. I'm trying.
yes, Taipan. She did do it without falling over, which is
Beep,
yeah,
beep.
fairly major advantage. Yeah.
Well, if you wanna, what puppies help, honey? Um, I'm sorry you're feeling bad or mad or sad. And I get it. Some days are brutal. Sometimes you're thinking like, why? Why can't I catch a break? Like one fucking break, please. And I get that a lot. But it's those times where I find out A, who my friends are, B, who I am, and what I can do. And see how strong I am. Like really. It's like you can just call on yourself. If I had any tricks
There's
or tips,
there's
I'd tell
all,
you.
yeah. So all of the above. So yeah, it's not been a good day. So
Just keep thinking to yourself, it's gonna get better tomorrow, or the next day will be better than this.
mm.
Babe?
On the basis that laughter is the best medicine, Taipan, she definitely doesn't need some of my dad jokes.
Nah. But how long have you been going?
An hour and 45 almost.
What? Get out! What? Get out! How does time fly like
Time,
that?
time flies when you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I guess so. I thought we like maybe had stuffed up 45 minutes, like double that.
Nope.
So
It's coming for 10 to 2.
wow. Wow. Um,
Indeed, Taipan, yes.
but
Oh, the time flies when having fun. Irish needs dirty jokes.
dirty joke. I don't know any. Anybody got some dirty jokes for Ira?
Ah,
Uh
oh, I
oh.
probably do, but I'm really bad at telling jokes.
Yeah,
And
you are.
yeah,
Sorry
thank
about
you,
that.
madam.
Dirty jokes. I don't have any. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I'm not good at. Well, I'm not. I don't care if I'm not good at telling jokes. I'm going to tell them anyway. But I just don't know any dirty jokes.
Okay, a possibly racist dirty joke.
Oh no, definitely don't know those. Um,
Okay. Okay, Taipan, that doesn't count.
what?
The dirty joke, the boy fell in the mud.
Ah!
And strange enough, that is the first one that went through my mind when I saw Irish say that. So, oh,
I thought that's kind of cute, actually.
I used to know a few,
I'm
but
sorry.
told them
It's
so
like I know.
infrequently.
Um, wait, I know one. I know a joke. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think of it. Uh. Oh, I can't think of it. Fuck. Heck, I'm done.
Sort of
Damn.
dirty joke adjacent joke is um, people who are innocent and naive enjoy dirty jokes more than anybody else. Do you know why?
Why?
Well, because they laugh when you tell them the dirty joke, and they laugh again when you explain it to them, and an
Actually,
hour and a half later, they laugh again when they finally understand it.
if you had to explain a joke, it's not funny.
Exactly.
You got one, Nana?
NA's got one. Oh,
Uh-oh.
hang on. Paracord Princess. I think got in first. What's the difference between a hooker and a lawyer?
I don't know what.
I dread to think.
The charge by the hour, she
Oh,
said.
Dave Maddox says $100 an hour. Yeah. Um.
So you not
Okay.
only know dirty jokes, Irish, you could write them.
Hmm. What is the difference between a vitamin and a hormone?
I don't know.
You can't make a vitamin.
I get that one. I get that one. That's bad.
You can take a horticulture, but you cannot make a think.
Not all hookers. What?
Uh, the answer to Paracord Princess's one is a hooker stops screwing you after you're dead. Thank you. Yes. What's the difference between a hooker and a lawyer? A hooker stops screwing you after you're dead. I suppose that could well be right.
What?
What?
Read it to me.
I did.
Oh, okay. I thought there was another one.
No, not yet. Okay. Ziggy for the Facts says, what's the difference between Mick Jagger and a Scotsman?
Uh-oh, what?
I think Gary's on the same lines with his joke. Okay. What's the difference between a Mick Jagger and a Scotsman?
What's the answer, Stanley?
Hmm.
You gotta tell us the answer. The punchline, I should say.
Um.
Come on.
Yeah, and Gary's got, I think, got a similar joke, which is what's the difference between a Rolling Stone and a Scottish Shepherd? I'm suspecting they're going to be very similar answers.
Okay.
I come along, Ziggy.
Well, that's not right for a dirty joke answer.
This is
Bow chicka wow wow yeah.
the sooner you give us the answer, Ziggy, the
Bow
sooner
chicka
she
wow
stops doing that.
wow. Bow wow 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 wow. Bow chicka wow wow. Yeah.
Okay, it's the sort of thing I thought. So one
What?
says, "Hey, you get off my cloud," and the farmer says, "Hey, McLeod, get off my you."
Oh God. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up.
And Irish's response to most of those is, "Hmm."
Aw, I'm gonna
We
call
we
you.
we tried Irish. Has it gone very quiet at your end?
Yeah, I was waiting. Oh, I was waiting for you to say goodbye, so we could.
Oh, right, okay. Well, thank you everybody for turning up. Those of you in the UK and Europe, especially for staying up this late. Irish, I wish there was something I could do more for you than just wish you well and hope you're better. But
We're always
That's
here
all
if you want to talk, baby.
Yeah.
You know how to get a hold of us. Always.
Mhm.
You know how I am. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long. Why aren't you singing with me?
You can't see me, but I'm slowly inching towards the duct tape.
Ah, I thought it
Silence,
was sweet.
silence is golden, but duct tape is silver.
Not my duct tape. It's white or pink. It's got all the colors.
Not surprised.
You're you're like a Grinch sometimes.
Why,
Isn't
thank
he,
you.
guys? He's a
What,
Grinch.
what a compliment. Bah humbug.
Give me Mr. Grinch. I'm gonna learn that song.
Which song?
Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one. Mr. Grinch. Whatever the rest of it goes on from there.
I don't know why, but my brain flashed onto Ozzy Osbourne doing Mr. Crowley when you sing. When you.
Okay then. He's secretly
Yes.
attracted to Oz.
Oh, good God, no.
Lost
Good singer. Um.
his mind long ago.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
is being pushed around by his wife.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry about it. That's not how he's supposed to.
Hmm. Right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah. We
Catch
will
you.
be back probably Sunday morning maybe for the UK edition.
Possibly.
Possibly. He's so hard to deal with. Like
Poor,
really.
poor, poor Irish. Kay's told her to keep quiet.
No. You can like I'll be here, hon, if you wanna like tap me afterwards and we could talk after
Yeah.
we get off of here.
Hmm.
But anyhow, thanks for coming, guys.
Yep.
This is new still, this show, so we're still feeling it out. If you have any suggestions, we'd truly appreciate them. Um, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like.
Yep.
Join the Discord. If you're not subscribed, please do, because I've got new stuff coming out soon. I'd love you to
Yep.
see. A lot of changes going on, and we hope you're down for it as we are.
Hmm. Yep.
So,
And if you're feeling of a generous nature, there are some links in the description for things like PayPal and merchandise store, which will all help keep our AMG in essentials like coffee.
and rent and electricity. My
Mm.
electric bill just came up. Anyways, thank you very much, guys. Thank you,
Yep.
Simon. And we'll see
Absolute
you
pleasure.
soon.
And you
Night.
know what you forgot to do, don't you?
What?
Your banner.
Oh, I forgot.
Mm.
See?
Oh,
What?
Kelly's threatening Irish with a good time. I, th-
Oh!
I think she's about to tie me up.
Hey! Well, go
Can
get
I
some of
just
that.
say, pictures or it didn't happen, Irish?
Ah! Now it's turned around. Good
Yeah.
night, guys. Love
Take
ya.
care. Bye.
Bye.